Kalalali how Basham Shai Basham Kodash the Blanas to the apostles of Gemini Script and Stone Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth in sincerity and in honesty, right? We got to work, yo. We got to work. Not everyone has the same ability, right? Not everyone get the same measure, but nevertheless, we got to work, right? Because this is a work unto us, yo, given to us by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and this parable shows that, right? So let's get into it. I think the apostle Rayam Lab get into it yesterday on the live, so just wanna get into it as well, yeah. It's been a while since I watched that video on this talent explanation. I think it was a Bible story thing, yo, and they went in somewhere, and I said, yo, that's good breakdown of it, yeah. Right, so we're gonna put the spiritual understanding onto it. Right, this is Matthew 25 and verse 14. So for the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who call his own servants and deliver unto them his goods. Right, so if you get into the word deliver, it basically means and over, to give into the hands of another, to give over into one's power or use, right? Something to keep, use, take care of, manage, right? So they were given they were giving the man's goods, right? Is basically his life achievement to manage him, right? As we get into the word, unto him his goods, right? And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to every man according to his several ability. Let me just put this on airplane mode. And to one he given 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey, right? So let's get several pertain to oneself, own belonging to oneself, right? So one's ability, strength, power, ability, inherent power. So basically, how well you handle yourself, you get it accordingly, right? And in this truth, as I say, not every brother have not say fire, but some as the spirit more than other, yeah. They get different measure of the spirit. Let me see if we can find a scripture for that. No, this is talking about somebody who get I know it, but I can't remember exactly how to quote it. yeah, if it come to mind while we're doing it, we bring it out. But even this shows you get different measures of the spirit. Then he said, then he that had received the 5 talents went and trade with the same, made them other 5 talents. Right? Um, let's see what's in the trade. To work, labor, do work, trade to make gains, by trading, do business. So still can't remember the brother's name, right? But I think it's from GMH. Um, Punish the Wicked, Manyamyan or Banyamyan, right? The brother bring out a breakdown, say, yo, this is a work here, right? We're doing the Lord's business, right? So yeah, the one that got the 5 went out and trade with the same, made them another 5 talent, and likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that received 1 went and dig in the earth and hid his Lord's money. Right? And as I said in the video I was watching, where I get a good understanding on this, it says that it was a logical way of thinking, because if somebody give you his goods and basically say, yo, me I go come back feet and me come back, me I go want it, right? Go out there and basically do what you have to do, but just know so when me come back, me I rally back on it, yo. Right? The logical choice for not losing it, which basically that's fear. Fear of losing the man's money, right, is to hide it. But that's not what the Lord has given you this word to do yet, right? It's a no man get a candle and hide it under a bushel yet, right? So it was given an order to go there and trade it. Though it was logical that you don't lose the money, you don't lose the money, so you hide it off. The right thing to do is to go out there and trade it, and peradventure you make more, right? So even in saying that, you can't afraid to be reproved, so therefore you go just be the quiet guy, the guy that no one notice, right? You got to put in the truth and learn from the wrong and the better, right? Just pray that the Lord keep the spirit on you. That's the most important things. But it's good to receive correction. It's good to basically mess up a bit, but when you mess up, you go and try again, right? The scripture mentions righteous man falls 7 times. No, well, maybe one go like that, but seek what just pause it and search it and go. Alright, so I found it. This is Barak 4 and verse 28. So for as it was in your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so be in return seek him 10 times more. Right, so you fail, and then you get back up, right, and seek the Lord even more. Yeah? So you can't afraid to receive correction in this truth but you're dying. Saying likewise, he that had received 2 talents, he also gained 2 other. But he that received 1 talent digged into the earth, and hid his large money. After a long time, the Lord of the servant came and reckoned with them. So yeah, it's time to see what you have done with my goods here. Right, that's basically where it says here. Right, so the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai gonna come and say, yo, alright, what have you done? Alright, and we can get that before we go no further. This is Revelation 22 and 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be, according as his work shall be. Right, so when the Lord comes, he's going to give us according to our work. It's and so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I gain beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Right, so remember the Strongs is pistos, right? Trusty, faithful, a person who showed himself faithful in the transaction of business, the execution of the commandments, or the discharge of official duty. Remember that word there, pistos, right? So and faithful, basically a faithful servant. Thou has been faithful over a few things, I made thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. He also that I received the 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliver unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said, well done, good and faithful, the same word. So not because one got less talent than the other, right? Because they both trade and did the Lord business. Let me get into the word to show you pistos again, right? Because they were trusty, faithful of a person who shows themselves faithful in transaction of business, the execution of commandments, or the discharge of official duty, right? Therefore the Lord said, thou hast been faithful over a few things, will make thee rule over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Then he that had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I know thee, that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo there thou as thine, as that is thine. Right, so basically try to give back the master same talent. It does no work at all, right? And try to give back the master the same talent. Not that he go there and try to trade, right, to the Lord business, but he basically did nothing, right? He did no sort of work, right? And now give back the master what the master has basically given you. The master have given you a gift, the the man give you all basically his life worth, yo. His life he gave you, right? Just like oh Yahushua gave over his life for us, yo. And you say yo, oh, because you know, say oh, the Lord is austere, you know do nothing. Means it as much as fear, and it's a logical way of thinking to not lose the talent, right? To lose the good. Imagine a man gave up all that he has and say, yo, do business, start a life, make a life, right? And you did nothing with it. Just meant that, yeah. You see, and his Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed, right? Slothful, sluggish, backwards, right? Wicked, wicked, not going on nothing, right? If I give my phone messed up here, but yes, slothful. Yes, so you get the goods to start a life and peradventure to repay back what you were given, you, right? And you did nothing, right? You get the chance to show your work and you did nothing. Yeah. So thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchanges, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For every one that had shall be given, and he shall have abundance, but from him that had not shall be taken away even that which he had. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into the utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Unprofitable, right? Useless, good for nothing, right? Yeah, because you're not doing you don't do the Lord's business, right? You're good for nothing. What's the purpose? What's your purpose if you just lay back knowing that you're a Israelite? You're just not doing nothing, yo. Right? You have a big job and you're in the company not doing nothing. It's you're unprofitable, you're slothful. Therefore the boss is going to fire you, right? Yeah. Yes, so being slothful in this truth, you will not receive that good reward, or you will receive the reward, but not what you think it would be, or it would be nothing good, right? I could continue a bit more, find some more scriptures, right? But 2% battery. So with that, I hope this was edifying. Shalom.